going on, everyone? This is Eric Cuts for the Win, and I wanted to talk about Sony's press conference today at Paris Games Week. Did we ever watch this before? I'm thinking about it like, did we watch this last year? I don't remember. But anyways, there was a press conference for Sony today. I'm not sure when I'm going to upload this, so maybe it happened yesterday, depending when you're seeing this. But yeah, it happened on Tuesday, and what can I say? Just overall, it was a decent conference. I thought there were some really high points. There were a few low points. It was kind of like a roller coaster. It would go down, it would go up, but overall it was decent. Like, it was pretty good. It was better than I expected, to be honest, because I don't know if you guys have seen that list for playable games at the PlayStation Experience. It doesn't look very good. At least the last time I saw it, it looked like, damn, like, what games do I even want to play from this list? Because it's kind of indie infested, if you know what I mean. So I was kind of thinking, like, damn, are they just going to talk about indies? You know, are they really going to, are they going to show Uncharted 4? You know, there's a lot of questions that kind of went through my mind. So I was kind of expecting a snooze fest, to be honest, but it was actually pretty good. Overall, I thought it was real good. So I'm just going to talk about, like, the main highlights for me. I'm not going to go through every single thing because some of it I didn't care about, honestly. Like the VR stuff, don't care. So I'm just gonna talk about the things that I'm interested in. So yeah, let's start with Star Wars Battlefront. They showed a new trailer. You know, they always get me. Those trailers, I don't know what it is about Star Wars, but the music and just like the dialogue and the characters, everything about these trailers just suck me right back in. I could be mad, like, you know what, I don't want to support this stuff because, you know, the DLC and the season pass and all that junk. But then I see the trailer and I'm just back on board again. It looked awesome. You know, I'm still anticipating this game. Still gonna buy it, despite my concerns with like lack of content, things like that. This new trailer they showed is technically the launch trailer, they're calling it. Because, you know, it's pretty close to release. I mean, we're, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks away? So it's coming up quick. The hype is real for Star Wars because of the movie trailer that just was shown last week. So, yeah, Star Wars is big. I don't know if you guys have been to Best Buy lately or other stores. They have sections devoted to Star Wars because the hype is real right now. So, yeah, this trailer, it was good. I thought it was cool. It showcased, you know, the heroes. It showed them in action. You had Han Solo in there and Leia, and you can just kind of see them, you know, being a part of the fight. And me and Kenny, we were both watching and we kind of laughed, and we mentioned to each other, like, man, they're really making this look like there's a story. Like, if you didn't know anything about Battlefront and you're just watching it for the first time and you saw this trailer, you would think, oh my gosh, there's gonna be like a killer story and all of this, but it's not like that. It's like, it's just multiplayer, it's just co-op, it's just an online game. So it's a little deceiving, I gotta say, but because I already know what the game is, I enjoyed the trailer. I thought it was awesome. I thought the action was cool. Music, of course, was awesome. I'm just looking forward to the game. Despite whatever's going on, I still am looking forward to it. So I did enjoy the trailer. Thought it was awesome. Moving on. I'm going to skip around, by the way. This is not in order. So we're going to talk about the Uncharted multiplayer reveal. Alright, I got things to say about this, okay? I'm not an Uncharted vet. Unlike somebody who wrote about Uncharted 4 thinking it was Uncharted 2, I'm not an Uncharted vet, okay? I played the Uncharted 3 multiplayer and barely a little bit of Uncharted 2 multiplayer. I've played, you know, the campaigns, you know, I've dabbled in them, but I've never really been like a hardcore Uncharted fan, and I was late to the party when it came to Uncharted. So I'm looking at this thing and I know what Uncharted's about. I know what the multiplayers have been before, and I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, damn, this looks good, but what is up with those power-ups? I noticed those right away. You know, even though I am just not experienced with Uncharted as much as most of you, I saw those power-ups and I was just like, no, like this is not good. People are going to go crazy over this stuff because, you know, Uncharted 3 was already being bashed for being casualized, and people wanted, you know, Naughty Dog to get away from Uncharted 3 and go back to like Uncharted 2 multiplayer, which I can understand. And so they're seeing this and of course they're complaining. They're thinking, oh my gosh, here we go again. So yeah, this is interesting. I'll just say that. I was watching it. I was enjoying what I was seeing. I thought it was cool, and then I realized the more I saw, I was like, damn, there's like a lot of interaction between the teammates, which I thought was awesome, but I can tell there's like some power-ups, going on there. Drake pretty much put down like a kill streak. I was like, what the hell is this? Like, you have this thing he puts down, and it's just like shooting all this stuff, and it's like killing people instantly, and I'm just like, damn it. There's some extended footage, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it shows more of that, where that thing is actually getting kills for him, and I mean, it's just killing people left and right. And I saw that and I was just like, oh no, that is so bad, like, what are they doing? So I'm a little concerned about all that. But like I said, I don't have tons of experience with the series, so I'm not really upset or anything. I want to know what you guys think, especially you guys who have been around for Uncharted since the beginning. Like, how are you feeling about it? Because I'm over here thinking you guys are probably mad, or you're at least concerned. Of course, we all have to hold judgment till the beta, until we actually see it and play it. It's kind of hard just seeing a trailer like this because it's just all in action mode. You're not really seeing it from like the player's perspective per se, so it's kind of hard to tell, but we'll see. We will definitely see what happens in December. That's going to be interesting. But that was definitely talk of social media today. A lot of people were voicing their opinions, and I knew people would. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, this is bad. So that's just my quick thoughts on it. Of course, we got to see Horizon again, which looks amazing. Probably the best IP, like new IP I've seen in a while. It looks very promising. The more I see it, and the more that they're actually demonstrating it, to me, just proves a lot. It just shows that they're confident in the game. If they weren't, they would show like really quick, teasers and things like that. I'm not down with that. I like to see demos like this, and they straight up get in there and they show you the game for what it really is. And that is something I can really appreciate. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to this game. It seems so far away, even though it's not, but it's like a year away at least. That's if it's not pushed back. But for right now, as far as we know, I think it's coming out next holiday. So I'm looking forward to it for sure. Next on my list, I have Detroit Become Human. This game looks freaking interesting. I didn't know what to expect when Quantum Dream came out there and they announced him as David. I was like, oh shoot, what are they going to show? And immediately, once they, started the dialogue, the girl talking and everything, I knew this was going to be something special. It just had that really unique story behind it, and I just thought, damn, like, this looks pretty cool. I thought this would make an amazing movie. So I'm curious how it would transfer into a video game. They've done it before, they've made Heavy Rain and games like that, so it's like, I could picture it being a lot like that, but of course it's going to be its own game. I'm just curious to see how it's going to look and play. But for right now, we're just seeing like the engine, the in-game engine, and it looks awesome. I mean, of course they always do. The graphics looked amazing, and like I said, the dialogue and like the girl talking, it just sounded unique and it just sounded special. So I'm just curious to see more, pretty much. Next we have Wild. This game I did not expect at all. I was like, wait, is this Horizon again? Because when they first started the demo or the trailer or whatever it was, I think it was a demo? I forget. Anyways, there goes my PS4. Really? You're gonna do this right now? This PS4, man, it just hates me. It keeps spitting out the games. I don't know why it keeps doing that. But anyways, so they showed Really? They showed Wild, and it's like you're kind of like the animal whisperer. Like, you get to use animals and become one with them, and you're a shaman pretty much, and you're using these animals to like help people, and you become them pretty much. Like, at one point they showed like a hawk, and I think there was a rabbit too. Like, you could become the rabbit, and it was just kind of like walking around. I was just wondering the whole time, like, how do you know what to do? But of course it's just a demo and stuff. But it looked really cool. I'm very curious about this game. I'm very interested in it, and I'm going to keep my eyes on it for sure. I did not expect this game to be shown. I didn't even know about it at all. So this was a very, very pleasant surprise in the conference. Of course, we had Bloodborne. That was a little earlier in the conference. It was really quick, man. It was like a minute showing the Old Hunters DLC, which we know is coming in November. I'm pretty sure we already had a date for it, but they were like, oh, we have a release date, and I'm sitting here thinking, I thought we did already. But anyways, they showed a little bit of stuff from that, and it was just so fast. I was looking at it and then it was gone. It was just gone like that. And yeah, that new weapon though, I can't wait. I can't wait to use that. I can't wait to just fight that ugly ass boss. That thing looks horrid, but I want to get in there. I want to kill it. So I'm excited for Bloodborne. You guys already know. And then of course we had things like Street Fighter V. It got a release date. You have Dalsim that was revealed, and then they also said there's going to be 6 new characters coming at launch. So there's a lot for Street Fighter fans to be looking forward to. As far as anything else, I'm not too sure if anything else really stood out. That was kind of like the main things I took from the conference. Of course, there was VR crap. There was that dream game, which put everybody to sleep. I guess that was their intention. That's why they called it that. I don't know what they're doing with that game, but they showed that. So like I said, there's a couple low points in the conference. Those, were definitely some of them. One thing I am confused about is how is VR going to work with Tekken 7? That is weird to think about. When they said that and they announced that, I was just kind of sitting there like, huh? Like, I don't know how that's gonna work, but we'll see. This whole VR thing, I've never really stood by it. I've never been one to be like, yeah, I want that. I want the most innovative thing in the future. I just want my controller and I just want to look at my TV or whatever, and that's just me. But I'm sure some people are going to be, wanting the new hot thing. I'm just curious how these games are going to work with it. Are you going to be fighting yourself? Are you going to be punching the air and kicking and stuff? I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But that's pretty much it, you guys. I just wanted to give my quick thoughts. This is kind of getting long now, but tell me what you guys think about the conference, what stood out to you. Or did you even watch it? I mean, people who have Halo 5 probably didn't even care. They're just playing Halo 5. But tell me what you guys thought about it. Is there anything that you're hyped for? It was a good conference. I was surprised. I was actually really surprised because, like I said, I just thought it was going to be like an indie fest. But I'm happy. I'm good. And it was cool. So that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.